This is the most fun build on NBA 2K24. Have you ever seen a build that can absolutely destroy you in the paint due to its absurd 94 driving dunk rating, lets you get the ball back, then rips it off you with its 91 steal rating just to humiliate you all over again? A build that could fade threes right over your head with no takeover, then once it gets takeover can green threes from beyond half court just because it's bored. They said on 2K24 you can't do it all, but this 4-way menace build completely disagrees. I'm telling you, today is the day you start having fun on NBA 2K24. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy DEMIGOD grinding, and y'all, I genuinely didn't think I'd be doing a build video in June, but I needed to show y'all what's gonna be the meta build of the summer. Look at the clips on the screen right now. Can you tell me what this build can't do? Y'all know that my favorite type of builds are builds that can play point guard and lockdown for your team. You can do it all on both ends. And today we finally made the perfect version of that playstyle, bro. This is easily the most fun I've had on NBA 2K24 in months. Y'all are gonna see me playing on this build in every single entertainment video I post this summer against YouTubers, all the tournaments we're doing. You're gonna see me dominating on this build. And don't worry, I'm not only gonna give y'all the build, I'm gonna give y'all the jump shot, the badges, how I upgraded it to 90 overall, everything you need to know to dominate on day one. All I ask for in return for all this information in one video is for y'all to drop a like and drop a sub with notifications on. And that's a lot of information to cover. So now that you've seen what this build can do, let's get into how to make the build. Everybody is signing up for Underdog this summer, and you need to know why. So let me tell you about today's video sponsor. Underdog is hosting an insane special where if you sign up by clicking the link in the description or just typing code grinding, not only will they give you up to $250 in bonus cash with your first deposit, they'll also give you access to insane special picks like this. I'm telling you, if you don't sign up for Underdog this summer, you are doing yourself a disservice. So make sure to click the link in the description and sign up today. Alright, y'all, now for the build. You can go right or left-handed, it doesn't matter. I like to go right. The position is obviously going to be a point guard. The height is going to be 6'6". You're going to go lowest weight, which is 180 pounds. And your wingspan is going to be 6'8", which is going to allow you to get those insane contact dunks that we were getting in the intro, while at the same time being an absolute defensive menace with the attributes we're going to go. So first things first, we got to upgrade our driving dunk, which is going to be a massive 94 overall rating. If y'all play 2K24, you know 94 is a sweet spot. It's how you get all the best contact dunks in the game. You're going to be absolutely putting people into the rim with this build. It is the most fun I've had on 2K the entire year. And after that, we're just going to make our standing dunk a 40, which actually allows you to get standing dunk meter. A little bit of builder tech there, just in case you didn't know. Next, we're going to move on to the shooting. Our 3-point rating is going to be a 92 overall rating, which of course gives you gold deadeye and silver limitless range. I always encourage y'all to change the build to your liking at the end, but honestly, this is one of the things I would not change. If you need points, find it elsewhere. I would not lower your 3-point rating. I think silver limitless range and gold deadeye are super important to have, especially this year. The ability to knock down threes from half court and even past half court when you have takeover is unmatched when you have a finishing ability like this build does, bro. You can destroy them in any way you want. You can knock it down from deep, so they have to play super up, and if they do, you drive right past them and dunk on their favorite center. It's a lose-lose situation for them, and it's a win-win situation for you. And next, we got the playmaking. You are the point guard of the squad, so your ball handle is going to be an 86 overall rating. What this does is give you all the best moves in the game for 6'6" builds, as well as the required badges to speed boost quickly and get your dribble moves off, and absolutely torch defenders with your extremely fast dribble move. To match that, you're going to have a 75 speed with ball. Yes, you can go higher on speed with ball to get your speed booster up, but I'm telling you, people have tested speed booster all year, and most people agree that speed booster does nothing. We're still going to have it, I think, on silver on this build, but there are people literally running around with 50 speed with ball builds, and it makes no difference because speed booster does not even make a change in your build. I know, it's crazy that we're finding this out in May and June of the year, but I do prefer to have 75 speed with ball just because after you run out of those initial first steps that only go off of acceleration, your speed with ball rating does come in when you are sprinting up the court in either rec center or pro-am, and you're dribbling the ball. Your speed with ball rating determines how fast you're going to be dribbling. I like to be dribbling pretty fast. So the minimum I'll go is 75. And then finally, your pass accuracy is going to be a 70 overall rating. And for the people in the comments that are going to go, you're a point guard with 70 pass accuracy, how can you do that? For the millionth time, 70 pass accuracy is all you need to make elite passes. All the comp stage players that be playing 2s and 3s for literal money be going 60 or 65 pass accuracy. I'm going 70 to give y'all a little bit of a leeway so you have peace of mind. But I'm telling you, you could even go down to 60 and you'd be perfectly fine. I prefer to go 70 because I like to play rec with my build. So I like having 70 when there's 5 people on the court. If you're planning on playing 1s, you should go to 55 pass accuracy. If you're planning on playing 2s and 3s only, you could go to 60 and be perfectly fine. But if you like a build to be able to play every game mode, I would go with 70 and call it a day there. Now, the shocking part, my favorite part about this build is actually the defense. The fact that you have this overpowered offensive set between shooting, ball handling, and finishing, and you can still get a 91 steal rating to be your team's very own lockdown defender. Anytime I want to get a stop, I literally just wait for them to do a dribble move and I press X or square if you're on PlayStation and I get the steal every single time. It's how the game is made. It's how the game's been all year. 91 steal is a cheat code in this game, and I love going 91 steal on every single build that I can. So it's insane that I got this LeBron James type build and I can still get a 91 steal that realistically should only be available for lockdown defenders, but your point guard can have it, which is beautiful. The match that we're gonna go is 75 perimeter defense. What's the point of having a high steal rating if you can't stay in front of people to get in position to where you can get a steal every single time? I like having clamps, I like having challenger, I like having pick dodger, I like having off-ball pest, I like having a high perimeter defense. I know there's been talk saying that lateral quickness goes off speed or goes off perimeter defense. I'm not sure if everyone reached a consensus on that. I'm pretty sure it's off speed mostly, but I do like having the comfort of having those badges and just having perimeter defense. And it might be a placebo effect, but just having perimeter defense makes me feel like I can play defense. And I'm telling y'all, my first 10 games on this build, I was shutting down everybody. I showed you on the clips, I'm shooting like 65% from 3 over 15 games played. What it didn't show is that I'm averaging like 2 steals a game on hustle 2s with a 12-second shot clock, bro. They're not dribbling for long and I'm still ripping the ball. So yeah, the defense on this build is definitely the most underrated part of it, bro. You will feel like a demigod on this build. I promise you. I cannot stress this enough. This is the most fun build I've played on all year. I swear to God. And it's because it can do it all at such a high level. You feel like you're just LeBron James on the court. After that, we're gonna go a 55 block. One thing I hate about builds like this is when I don't go block on them and people get by me and I have no type of way to stop them whatsoever. Anybody who's made a no block build can vouch. It feels terrible when someone gets one step on you and you just know that they're gonna score every single time. So the 55 block helps counteract that, especially when you have a high vertical, which we're about to have. We're about to get in the physicals. You get insane recover animation. So if someone actually gets by you, your defense fails you, maybe you made a mistake. If someone gets by you, you can actually chase down block with no chase down, just off of your vertical and your block rating. So it's like a bailout on defense where people get by you, but it's a bailout that helps you. So forget everybody else. You're trying to have fun. We're not worried about our opponents having fun. We're trying to have fun. Our interior defense is actually going to be 35. We need those attributes elsewhere. And finally, the physicals. Our speed is going to be in 81. Of course, it gives you silver speed booster. Again, we talked about how people have done tests and that speed booster doesn't really do anything, but speed also affects your lateral quickness, so it's good to have speed. Your acceleration is going to go to the minimum, which is a 73 acceleration. This has been tried and tested over and over again. All you need is a 73 acceleration. Our strength we're going to leave alone. We already have bronze clamps. We can't get silver because we're not going up on our perimeter defense. So we're going to leave that at 49. Our vertical is going to be an 82 vertical. And what that does is, 1, turn you into defensive menace. You're going to be jumping out the gym, getting insane blocks. And 2, it gives you access to all the contact dunks off 2, which is the ones we want. Those are the super cheesy ones where you saw in the intro, I was just putting people in the rim my first 10 games on, which is insane to think about that every single clip y'all seen in this video is from 10 games. All those dunks were in the span of 10 games. All those half-court threes in the span of 10 games. All those steals in the span of 10 games. Just an insane build, bro. I cannot stress enough how much fun y'all are gonna have, bro. If you want to have fun in the summer playing with your friends now that you're off school, off work, whatever your situation is, I'm telling you, make this build, flex on your friends, show them how good it is, and then tell them to make this build too. Obviously, last but not least, our stamina is gonna be a 99 stamina. You want as much stamina as possible so you don't run out of it when you're dribbling and you're dunking and you're playing defense. You're gonna be doing it all, bro. You're gonna need stamina. It's just what it is. So one final look at the final build for the people that skip to the end. I know some of y'all do that. Look at your finishing badges. absolutely insane. We're in season 7 now, so you definitely have gold cores. You're gonna core gold posterizer, you're gonna core gold precision dunker off rip. If you look at your shooting, you have all gold badges here. You're gonna core gold blinders. That is super important. If you don't have these cores, it's fine. You're gonna earn it really quickly anyways. The build shoots lights out, but I'm just telling you what I would do when you first make the build. And then you look at your playmaking badge. You have gold ankle breaker, which comes into play a lot. Again, in 10 games, this badge was activating like crazy. I even got a stumble ankle breaker on 2 people and then green to half core 3. I'm pretty sure that clip was in the intro, bro, because that clip was insane. And then finally, your defense is insane. Your last core, if you have 4 cores, which I do, I only have 4 cores, only have 44 seasons, is gold glove. So if you have 4 cores, it's gonna be gold glove, gold deadeye, and then gold posterizer, gold precision dunker. If you only have 3, 2, or 1, the order I would do it is gold posterizer, gold precision dunker, gold glove, and then gold blinders, because I think shooting is the easiest aspect in this entire game, but that is the order that I would do it. So now you have the demigod build. You almost got everything you need, but first I gotta give you the jump shot and the dribble move so you can dominate on day 1. Alright, so first things first, the dribble moves. I'm not gonna go through every single one. You can just screenshot this, pause the video, go through them yourself. These are literally the best dribble moves in the game for 6'6" builds. I wouldn't change a single thing about this. I've been using this since the 3rd month of the game, I'm pretty sure, ever since I really got comfortable with it. Y'all seen the clips, how I'm dribbling, how you cook absolutely everybody. Obviously, the main dribble move is behind the back Jamal Murray. That's just the most broken move in the entire game. It's always gonna be. Every 2K, there's one cheesy move that everyone uses, and that's definitely Jamal Murray behind the back. But other than that, my other favorite move is triple threat style Kobe Bryant. If you don't know how to use this triple threat style to its full capability, just type on TikTok how to use Kobe Bryant triple threat. That's how I learned, and bro, it cooks every single time, bro. You cook out the triple threat like an old head, you're gonna be cooking. That's all I'm saying, bro. You don't want to do it, you don't want to do it, but it gets me a lot of bucket, especially paired with a John Wall step back where you can just glitch back to the 3-point line after, bro. It is insane. And the jump shot I was using in this video, my absolute favorite jump shot for 6'6" to 6'8" builds, is base Tracy McGrady, release 1 Oscar Robertson, release 2 Sadiq Bey. 100% release speed, and the blending is 66% Robertson, 34% Sadiq Bey. And the timing I use this jump shot on is set point, but I do recommend you start on push. If for some reason you just got the game now, or if you're new to the game, or if you're just used to push in general, I would recommend using push. All my friends use push, all the competitive players use push. The only reason I use set point is because I got used to set point when the game first came out, and I cannot use push to save my life now. I'm too used to set point. I love set point. It's what I'm going to stick with for the rest of the year. Next year, if it's the same system, I'm definitely choosing push to start off. And then just in case you need it, the dunks that I have equipped, I'm going to scroll through so you can see just contact dunks pro and elite. Contact dunks pro again for 1 foot, no standing dunks. For signature dunks, I only have LeBron James. That's the only one you need. For alley-oops, I got pro, elite, Zion, elite contact, and pro contact alley-oops. And then for 2 foot moving, this is why you have an 82 vertical. You have pro contact dunks and then elite contact dunks, which are the most broken contact dunks in the entire game. Elite contact dunks off of 2 are insanely broken. They activate too much, honestly. It's honestly a bailout. I love it. It's so fun. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it. You can see I'm level 2. I've only played 10 games this season, like 10 to 15 games, and you can see what my 2K card looks like. 16 games played, 64% from 3, 66 from the field, 90 win percent. Me and my friends will be messing around a little bit. It's season 7, bro. It's not that deep. But yeah, 16 games, 267 points. I'm averaging damn near 16 to 18 points a game. That's how good this build is. Look at my shot meter. 10 for 15, 7 for 10, 15 for 27, 14 for 22. I have a 50 midi on this build right now. This is how I upgraded it, by the way. If you want to know how I upgraded at 90, this is how I upgraded it. I don't need midi because I have such a high driving dunk, and I don't need a midi because I have such a high 3-pointer. So I either only shoot 3s or I'm dunking it on someone. I actually did green a couple midis with a 50 midi. You can green wide open. I'm just not fading midis like that right now because I didn't feel like upgrading it. When you upgrade it to 77, you'll be able to fade midis all day. So that's going to be another option in your game. There's really going to be no way to stop you once you get this build to 99. But just in case y'all want to see how I upgraded to 90 overall, this is how I did it. You can screenshot this, you can copy it, you can change it a little bit, whatever you want to do. Let me know how y'all like the build in the comments, bro. I think y'all are going to love it. I'm actually super proud of this build. It is just another 6'6", but it's my favorite 6'6" all year, and it's definitely going to be the build that I rock with for the rest of the year. You're going to be seeing me in the summer doing videos with YouTubers with this build. It's going to be insane, bro. I can't wait. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin'.